Good morning, everybody, and happy Saturday. What's happening? Alright, so hopefully just a brief one this morning. That way we can all go crush the day, whatever that looks like, whether we're going on a hike, getting some housework done, some yoga, some recovery time, food prep, and all the things. Alright, so we are starting out with stop making it worse. What am I talking about? Well, I know most of us have probably heard terms like don't throw the baby out with bathwater, things like that, putting salt in the wound, so on and so forth. What ends up happening a lot of times is when something isn't going according to plan for us, you know, and this will vary person to person, but eventually it'll get to, you know, oh, well, this is fucked up, and then this is fucked up, and then I'll just fuck everything, you know? Like, screw it, I'm already this far gone, I'll just finish it off. Okay, why would you do that? Hello, I don't know who's watching, but hello, it hasn't told me yet. Why would you do that? You know? And most people do it. It is not necessarily your fault that that's your reaction to it. So, something to bear in mind is that our brains are kind of programmed to worry about right now, you know. When we're uncomfortable, emotionally, physically, our brain's instinct and the signals it sends out is to make it stop, whatever it is, or make it better, or fix it. And, you know, this is a lot of reasons why people have trouble dealing with their emotions and the emotions of other people and so on and so forth. But your brain can really only kind of focus on right now at like a base instinctual level, because it's programmed for survival and to protect you. You know, like, ah, that's hot, you pull your hand away. Ah, I'm being chased by a tiger, you run. You know, things like that. The situation is uncomfortable, I need to fix it. You know, on a very, like I said, a very base level, you know, your brain will interpret discomfort as a threat. So, a lot of times when we make things worse by, say, we're having a shitty day, and then we go out and we get some McDonald's, and we do all that shit we said we weren't going to do, and it satisfies us for a little bit of time, you know, 20 minutes, an hour, whatever, because we get that dopamine hit from it, and your brain's like, oh, okay, this will make me feel better, this will make me feel better, I don't feel good, this will make me feel better, alright, great, and then you feel like total shit later. Now, not only has this fucked up, and this, oh, I just gave up, and now I'm a horrible person, and I'm a loser, and I'm weak-willed, and da-da-da-da-da, and everything's just worse later. So, and the more often we give into this is actually what happens with alcohol and drugs and things like that. The more we give in, the more we teach our brain that that's the appropriate way to react. Hello, second person, it's still not telling me who's out there, but hello. I got it. The more we end up getting our brain programmed to react that way. So we have to kind of rewire. We have to reteach the brain, be like, no, this is not going to help right now. I think it's going to help. It's going to make me feel good for, 20 minutes maybe, but then I'm going to feel like shit later. So the point of this is, when you're uncomfortable, remember that you're uncomfortable right now. Okay? And doing something to immediately fix that isn't necessarily going to fix it long term or be what you really want. Obviously, if you have your hand on the stove, please remove it. You know, I'm not talking about that. But if you're really uncomfortable, you're really hungry, you don't want to wait 20 minutes to get home to have that food that you prepped, too bad. It's kind of like, no, you're gonna have to face it, deal with the discomfort. I can handle this. I have what I need at home. That's what I really want. That's going to make me feel better long term. So being uncomfortable now, so you don't fuck yourself later, basically, is what I'm saying. And however you need to word that for yourself. This too shall pass, you know, things like that. But that's what happens a lot of times, is that it's not your fault. Your brain is programmed to try to protect you, and it doesn't understand the difference between, you know, just, I'm really hungry versus we have no food and we have to get the closest, easiest thing that we can. So just remember that. Take a deep breath, step back, remember where you are, what's really going on, and what the reality and the truth of the situation is, and then make choices from there. And you might not get it on the first time. Hell, you might not get it on the 15th time. But it's just doing it every time, trying to succeed every time. And even if you got it, you might fuck up. That is not the time to make it worse and just give up going forward. No, okay, all right, I'm going to try again. And just keep getting better each time. And that's how you reprogram something. Hey, Crystal, what's up, girl? But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Try not to make it worse. Remember the truth and the reality and what you really want. Be uncomfortable now so you don't fuck yourself later. All right? Go out there and crush something, y'all. Love you.